Alrighty, first off, let us go over some housekeeping stuff. Wednesday is our, what did I call it? Love your life, live your passion. I don't know, something like that. Sneak peek into coaching. The link is in the coach group, although I'll bump it up so that everybody sees it. But really, get your prospects in there because these live events, they are really, really fun, but you want your people in there because not only is the event in itself fun, but every post that is made bumps that event into the news. So it's a public event, so anybody can join it. So that's pretty cool because people that you don't even realize are interested might join it. I've had that happen before. And then they message you and they're like, hey, I want to be a coach. And you're like, sweet. So get your people in there because it's going to be really great. Heather is basically going to be running it because I'm going to be in LA. So it's going to be Heather, Amy, and Jill leading it. She's going to be posting signups for the videos tonight because if you've never done a sneak peek event with us, what we do is everybody makes a video about a certain thing. So there's going to be story posts, there's going to be like common misconceptions, what a coach does, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, Heather's going to post that tonight. So each coach kind of takes a video and makes it. You want to make it about 3 to 5 minutes so we can keep the flow going. We try to shoot for like an hour and a half tops, but an hour and a half tops is like tops. Try to go for an hour, and that way it's just people are learning things, but they're interacting with us in real time. So that's what makes it really unique and really fun. And, you know, it's from the comfort of their own home. They get to drink wine. We even post pictures in it like, hey, how far are you? And, you know, I'm going to be in LA, so I'm going to be like, really get your prospects in there. And also, in the days leading up to the event, like starting tonight, start posting in there. Just like, hey, you know, just small little things, little games, things that people can comment to start getting the excitement up for it. Because like I said, every single time something's posted in there, it'll be bumped up into the people's news feed that reply yes. And if they comment, that's going to be bumped up into their news feed to all of their friends. So like I said, people that you don't even know might reply yes to it. So just kind of be on the lookout for who's replying. Don't just invite people and then don't just send out the invite. Make sure that they know that they're invited to that and what it is and to be on live for it. Stacy said she just got a new wine glass. Wine is cheaper than therapy. Perfect. Yes, definitely post that. So like I said, it's Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check the coach group for Heather's post about videos that need to be made. Also, the Team Cup signups start tomorrow. Team Cup is something really great that really can help your business drive forward. It's for the month of February, so it officially starts on February 1st, and you can have teams of 5. I think I wrote that down somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's teams of 5, and it's just 1 lifetime diamond per team. So what that means is Heather said 5. What that means is that 2 people who are diamond, even if one of those people has dropped in the past, they're still considered a lifetime diamond. So 2 people cannot be on a team together. Yeah, we learned that. So get your teams together. What it is that the number of Success Club points that you have as a team combined for the whole month, you earn prizes for that. They have like the top 3 prizes are crazy awesome, and everybody who gets like a certain number of points, I'll have to post a visual so you guys can see, gets certain prizes. You know, I've had tons of prizes from Team Cups, and like a lot of workout equipment that normally I would have to pay for, and just really awesome stuff that Beachbody really does reward us with a ton of stuff. So gather your teams. I will be making a post so that everybody after they sign up can tell us who's on their team and what your team name is. You don't have to specifically stick with our team. You can branch off to Pure Synergy. You can even branch off to other teams out of anybody in Beachbody. It really doesn't matter. But you will want to kind of gather your teams together, have like a weekly call or something with each other, and just get to know each other, help push each other towards reaching your goals, because you're really going to help grow your income. And on Tuesday, the 19th, is the sign up for the 2007 Success Club trip to Punta Cana. It's a $300 deposit, but that is going to secure your spot for the 2017 trip. I am super pumped about it. I'm going on my first Success Club trip this year, which was completely paid for. Actually, no, I'm lying. I got an upgraded room, so I did pay for that part. But my entire trip, otherwise, if I didn't get the upgraded room, would have been paid for last year. And if you get Success Club all 12 months of the year, you get credit, like just money that they give you to use however you please when you're on your trip. So, and sign 12 coaches. Thank you, Heather. So, yeah, that is super exciting, and you do not want to delay. Like, as soon as sign up starts, get your asses on, because I guarantee this is going to sell out super quick. If you want to go, there's going to be 2 separate waves. The teal wave is, I don't remember the exact dates. There's a teal wave and then there's a coral wave. They're 2 different sets of dates, but they're one right after the other. I am personally signing up for the coral wave. So when do you pay? You sign up when you pay. So that's $300. I mean, I'm literally putting it on a credit card because I don't have the $300 right now, but it is totally worth it because you're literally earning a trip to a beautiful tropical paradise. It's amazing. And we just all get to party together. And who doesn't want that? So, yeah, like I said, Success Club trip, the 19th is Tuesday. Team Cup tomorrow sign up is 18th. And you have like all month to sign up for that, but you want to sign up as quick as possible. What is Heather saying? April 23rd to the 27th is a teal wave, and April 27th to May 1st is a coral wave. And that's in 2017, not 2016. $300 deposit for when you sign up is non-refundable. But, okay, so the prizes for Team Cup, Heather posted, it's Shaco tumbler and 22 Hard Corpse apparel for the first 2 tier prizes. Yeah, so you get lots of cool stuff. Anyways, let's get into, I think that was pretty much it. The tomorrow, really tomorrow, you can start inviting to our next 30-day group, which is going to start the first Monday of February. I always start inviting to my groups 2 weeks before they actually start, so that way people have time to order and get their challenge packs in. But I always have late people that just start after. Let me see when the actual date is. So it'll actually start on February 1st. And I think it's going to be called Love Your Body. That's what I did last year. I liked it. It has a good theme. And so that's what it's going to be. All right. So now, what I really wanted to talk about today is how to present yourself on social media. As you guys know, this is your place of business. So you don't want to unload all of the drama. I mean, how many of all of us know somebody who's just constantly posting negative posts that you're just like, eye roll, like they're saying something else again. You end up unfollowing them, you end up unfriending. I've unfriended people because I'm like, really, I can't, do you ever have anything good to say? Like, really? I don't want people like that in my life, and somebody most certainly does not want that type of person as somebody coaching them towards living a healthier life. So keep that in mind when you're posting. But first things first, I want you guys to think or take a look at your profile pictures. Are you smiling? Are you smiling with teeth? Because honestly, it is very easy to, that is the first look that somebody has at you. A brand new prospect, they've never talked to you before. And if you're sitting there with like resting bitch face, like nobody's nobody's gonna want to accept your profile or your friend request or talk to you at all. So I want you guys to make sure you know, I don't remember the exact thing that I learned it from, but it was something from Dani Johnson. Yeah, that shows teeth. Something from Dani Johnson, who is like, she's amazing. And she said something in her research that was people that show teeth and a smile are far more approachable than somebody who doesn't. You're kissing or showing off a badass lip color. Badass lip colors are good, but show the teeth. So that is first and foremost your assignment for tonight, is to make sure that you have a profile picture that makes you look approachable, that makes you look happy, that makes you look like somebody that actually likes their life, and is working towards schedule a trip to the dentist. That's funny. So yeah, make sure that you have a profile picture that just looks happy. And I'm not saying like don't have pictures of you with your kids or something. Just make sure that you're in there. Make sure that you look happy, and not just like a picture of your kids. Because like I said, this is the face of your business. So your kids are not the face of your business. They might be a huge part of your business, like they're a huge part of mine. I'm the Fit and Free mama. And I can't be that without my kids. So they are definitely a huge part of my business, but they're not the face of it. Also, have a banner that shows you, and it shows inspiration and, you know, kind of what you're all about. Like I just changed mine to be happy, healthy, and kick ass, and I had a picture of just myself, like, I was showing teeth too, by the way. And, you know, you just, like, you don't need a specific guideline about what you want as a banner. It's just basically something that is you and kind of shows your lifestyle in a way. And it's good that people can, like, see that you're living a healthier lifestyle, that you're happy, that you're doing it. You don't have to say anything specific about Beachbody on there. Like, please, for the love of God, do not put Beachbody logos on anything you do. You are not Beachbody, you are you, and that's what you're giving to people. So that's your second assignment. Make sure your banner photo is of something that represents you, whether you're in it or not. Just make sure that it's something that is good for you and your page, because that is the face of your business. I'm probably going to say that like 30 more times tonight. Now, for this next piece, I want you guys to take a breath, because I'm not saying to do this right now, but get professional photos done at one point. They don't have to be crazy expensive. I'm not telling you to go out there and spend $500, but having professional photos, it shows that you are professional. It shows that what you are doing you take seriously enough to show people that. And actually, when I got my professional photos done last year, it was actually around this time. Heather says Groupon usually has tons of deals on photography sessions. You know, I didn't spend all that much on it, to be honest. I actually found a photographer in my area that I really, really liked, and I think it cost me under $100 for the whole session. And I had a lot of lifestyle photos. I had pictures of me working. I had pictures of just me and headshots and that kind of stuff. And when I posted a lot of those, I actually had people messaging me like, what do you do? Like, that's awesome. I want to do that. And you know, it's just another thing that not only is it presenting yourself as a professional, but it's going to stir people's interest, because they're going to be interested in what you're actually doing, that you actually got professional photos done. Now, if you're not at the point where you want to get professional photos, which, like I said, totally fine. I would not have if I was a brand new coach. You can also do non-professional photos, but you just want good photos. Like, you don't want, it was kind of funny because Jill was over here earlier and we were taking pictures for her, They were not professional. I'm not a photographer. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. But we had a light. We had natural light. We had 2 coaches. Like, that was pretty much it. And so we kind of just went based off of what, I told her, what do you want to use these pictures for? She said she wants to use them for Facebook ads, for her like page, for posting, for talking about the business, for talking about just a bunch of different random things. So it's a really good idea to go on Pinterest and make a board showing pictures and photo styles that you like, so that you can kind of mimic those and try them all out for yourself. If you don't have a professional light, like, you guys are awesome, you guys got me that. But before that, I stood in front of a window for all my pictures, honestly. Everybody's like, how do you get such good lighting? And I'm like, I use light. I use the sunlight. It's a great source of natural light. And that's how I get my pictures so crystal clear, is because I do that. And I take a lot of them to get those pictures too. For the most part, I think I've gotten pretty good at like getting a relatively good picture in a good amount of time. But I want you guys to, even if you take them on your phone, like your phones, iPhones have really good resolutions. I know most smartphones do now. So you can use your phone. Just make sure that you have a good light source so that you can, oh yeah, they sell those travel ring lights that clip right onto your phone somehow. I think they plug into the light part or something. And they're like $10 on Amazon. I know, Heather's just like whipping it all out here. So they have ways that you can take really good pictures without having to go and spend a ton of money. And to be honest, we're coaches. We take a lot of selfies. It's a good investment. So really, like, get something good for your phone. And you guys take a look at, there's a few coaches on Pure Synergy that I want you guys to look at, because they've done pictures that are not professional, but they took them all together and they like made Pinterest boards, and they figured out stuff they wanted to do. So if you look at Tori Sullivan and Kristen Garrow, they actually did a bunch of pictures together. They like took glitter and like threw it up in the air, and it was cute, and they like blew glitter at you, because they're all about like glitter toss. So those are 2 really good people to look at. And I've also done, like, a lot of the ones that you're seeing now, those aren't professional pictures. They're just pictures that I've taken myself. And when you see some of Jill's coming out, I'm going to be sending her all of her files tonight or tomorrow, and you'll be able to see some of those pictures too. Like I said, they're not professional, but you go about it in a way where you're not just like taking a picture like this way in the dark, and it's just like not good. Let's just face it, they're just not good. A lot of them are. So yeah, moody selfie. Some editing stuff I recommend is PicMonkey. First of all, that's only on your computer, but they have a really good section where it's like editing stuff for your face. You can like whiten your teeth, you can take out blemish marks, you can smooth out your face. A lot of the things that professional photographers would do anyways for you when they're editing. So there's PicMonkey. There's something, it's like my secret. Everybody's like, oh my God, you look so great in your pictures. And I'm like, half the time I'm not even wearing makeup. Like, you don't even know. It's something called YouCam Makeup, this one right here. And it's amazing. Like, it's amazing. A lot of the times you can literally take a picture of yourself and you're like, just not good looking at all. You can put, that's actually how I found the color of lipstick that I liked, because I was messing around with the app and I put lipstick on in the app, and I was like, wow, I actually look pretty good with that. And so I went out and bought it because it looked good. But like I said, you can do all of those facial editing things that normal professional photographers would do. Obviously, they do it with a little bit more pizzazz. But yeah, Heather said that app is ridiculous, and then I actually know how to use it. I mess around with things a lot, and I figure them out. But yeah, Stacy said she got it after talking about the lipstick. And they're really great. Honestly, like a lot of the times I will take my picture just with my phone in front of either my light now or in front of natural light. And then I will go into that YouCam Makeup and I'll edit it a little bit. And then I will go into this app called Typic right here. I think I paid like $3 for it because I actually like to pay for the apps that I'm going to be using a lot, because that way I don't have like that stupid little like watermark from that app on there. And that's where I'll type my my text. But sometimes I'll just send it to my email too and just do it on PicMonkey or Canva. So there's those two that are really good for editing. And Jill had something on her phone that was called Back Eraser. So if you take a picture and you just want you can actually go into the picture and you can zoom in really, really close and you can just erase all of the background from behind you. So that way it's just you and you can use that picture as a PNG on top of whatever else you're doing. So those are 3 apps that you should definitely check out. Well, PicMonkey technically is an app, so don't listen to that. All right, so that pretty much covers the basis of pictures and stuff like that. But also, when you, like I said, this is your place of business, so when you're posting stuff, make sure that it looks nice. You don't want to just kind of throw something out there. And I'm not saying like don't ever do that. We don't have to be perfect all the time. And please don't be perfect all the time. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. But I am saying you do want to post things that are eye-catching, that will make people actually stop and look at it on the newsfeed. And when you're posting things that are important, like a really long text post, don't just post the text. Make sure it has a picture attached to it because more people are way likely to read it or click on it if it has an eye-catching picture that will stop them. Okay, once again, like I kind of started off with this, don't post things that are just straight up negative. I don't know how to say that enough, but I see people doing it all the time. And I'm not necessarily saying it's any of you. I'm not singling anybody out, but I do see current coaches, whether they are actively coaching or not, posting just like just throwing it out there at the world. And honestly, like, even if you don't have a business, you don't necessarily need to just throw your shit out on Facebook. Nobody, I mean, if you're struggling with something in your life, definitely post about it. But don't just leave it as something super negative. Like, you guys have all seen me going through a lot of stuff. And although I didn't necessarily say what it was publicly yet, I mean, you guys all know I am going through a separation right now. And I was talking about how difficult how shitty I felt and how I just didn't want to do anything. And, but, I would put at the end of my post, but, I would put something kind of optimistic or positive usually at the ends of my posts. It wasn't just straight up like, feel bad for me. My life sucks right now. I don't like to do that. I don't like to read that kind of stuff. And people are not receptive to that. And if people do post that stuff, it's usually like people that never even talk to them that are like, are you okay? You can message me. You never talk to me anyways though, but message me and tell me your problems because I like drama. That's pretty much what it is. Let's just say it outright. And just don't be the cause of that. What are you guys saying here? I just see like a bunch of talking. Yeah, Heather said don't use really important posts through third-party postings, which means don't like Hootsuite it or don't post through Instagram or anything because they're actually bumped down because of algorithms on the newsfeed. If you guys are interested in learning about that, read Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. It really talks about the importance of posting and what to post and that kind of stuff. But yeah, don't just post super negative stuff, please don't. Like I said, turn it optimistic, be real, be yourself, talk about what you're going through, but talk about how you're getting through it, how it's going to get better. And honestly, by doing that stuff on a regular basis, it's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for your mental health. You're not going to be feeding the negativity. You're going to be putting a lot more positivity into your life, which is not only going to show to other people, it's going to make you feel better. So just try it. Don't be negative. Can you tell that like really bothers me? All right, so what else? All right, this is another big one. This, once again, is your place of business, which also means when you're talking to people, please do not type in just shorthand. Use grammar, use punctuation, use, so don't be negative. Yes, don't be negative. Talk like, I mean, you don't have to talk like a robot. I'm super professional. I'm never joking around. I mean, shit, I joke around all the time. I swear all the time. I'm cool with that. I understand it. And most people do too. And if they don't, honestly, they're not my target market anyways. So, but really, like, I can't even tell you how unprofessional it looks to just type in shorthand, or like, you know, like the texting talk. I don't even know what to call it. Is that shorthand? It's just like, or, you know, like use English spelling. Like, don't use like, I don't even know how to say it. It's just like talk. Yeah. Like WTF, LOL, ZZZZZZ. Like, don't do that. You're a professional. I mean, like, to your friends, whatever. I don't care. But when you're talking to, you know, like somebody who you're coaching, or to your own team, you know, for the most part, I mean, granted, like I said, I'm not a super professional person, but when I type, it doesn't look like a third grader posted it, you know? Just watch how you say things, and the actual, like, just English and grammar from it, because I can guarantee you that if somebody approached me about coaching, but they didn't know how to spell coach, like I always see couch from other coaches, I'm like, really? Like, if somebody approached me about coaching and they just didn't, they didn't seem professional about it, I probably would not go with that person. I wouldn't trust that that person knew what they were talking about. I wouldn't trust that that person could actually help me if they weren't being professional like that. What did you say here? Caution with voice to text. Yes. Voice to text is a killer. I'm not going to lie. That, it always gets me. And I'm like, I'm sorry if that was, you know, a lot of the times I'll follow it up with, I'm sorry if that was incoherent, but I'm using talk to text. I did find the other day. Yeah. But although being on a couching team sounds really comfy, yes, it does. But anyways, like I said, you know, just remember, this is your place of business. You don't have to be super professional. You don't have to be like perfect. I don't want you to be perfect. I want you guys to be relatable, just be professional and be you. And just think before you post. That is the most important thing. Is this going to inspire somebody? Is this going to maybe spark something in somebody? Am I going to feel good posting this? Am I just kind of trying to cause drama, or trying to get somebody to feel bad for me with posting this? Because those are things you want to think about beforehand. All right, so that's all I have. There's 5 minutes left if anybody wants to ask any questions before we end, whether it's about the topic or anything coming up. If you do have a question, just unmute yourself. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't hear you. Let me, okay, try talking now. Nope, still can't hear you. Type it out, and I'll see if I'll just translate. I still can't hear you. The team cup. How do we get on one? I'll make a post in the coach group about who needs a team cup team, and then you can sign up with people from there. Like I said, you need 5 people. One person will be the team captain. And I mean, team captain sounds like such a crazy name, but it's really just the person that gathers everybody's emails and enters all of their information and signs up the team. That's basically it. You will be the one that's getting, actually everybody really gets all of the updated emails about what everybody's at weekly. So it's nothing to be afraid of. So if you get chosen to be team captain, don't be intimidated. It's really not that big of a deal. Anybody else?
I was just going to add something real quick. I was going to say that thing that we talked about last week, or whatever, was it last week that we did the storytelling one? Yeah. I was going to say that the thing that I was talking about, the avatar exercise, if you guys want to do that too, that'll help you guys kind of make like a theme for your posts. It'll help you guys like do that, and then that way you guys can get used to PicMonkey, because it's really fun. Like, I mean, obviously you don't want to focus on that right away. If you're a new coach, you don't want to spend like 6 hours picking colors and fonts, even though it's really fun. But it'll help you kind of like create that brand for yourself, so that when you do put pictures up, like if you guys use the same fonts, it's going to be like, I guess, just more attractive. Like Angel was saying, you always want to like try and have like eye-catching posts. So if you guys are using those kind of things, you guys can use like start to brand yourself through that, through colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you see most of the things that I post, you'll notice that they're pretty much the same color scheme, and that's because that's my brand. It was not my first brand. My first brand was actually like AS Fitness and Health. It was like terrible. But I totally rebranded and I came up with what I have now. If you're interested in looking at all of the branding stuff, it is a very good idea, but like Heather said, if you're a brand new coach, you don't want to be super concentrated on that because you want to focus on the basics first. But all of the branding information is in a file in the team coach page. And it takes you through every step of the branding, basically. So it's definitely a good idea to do if you're a seasoned coach or just wanting to kind of learn a little bit more if you've already been through a training group. Anything else? All right, so like I said, be on the lookout for Heather's post about the event coming up on Wednesday, and sign up for Team Cup and sign up for these Success Club trips so we can all have fun together. All right, so everybody have a good night.